Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Now, if you guys are not aware, if you guys are living under the rock, 2 days ago they announced about Nikke having a new collab coming soon. And with this particular picture right here, players was trying to speculate what is happening, right? What collab is it going to be? And a lot of speculation was thrown around saying ReZero because of the shape of this particular X right here. Crossover with Epic 7 last time, a different gacha game. And guess what? Everyone was right. ReZero is going to be the confirmed collaboration coming on March 21st, and that's going to happen in approximately 1 week from now. So let's talk about what's happening in this particular collab, hopefully give you guys a better idea on how to prepare as well. And of course, whether or not you should be pulling or saving for the half anniversary later on. Now the truth is, with collabs like this, it's ideally really hard to please everyone. You're gonna get a lot of people that say, oh, I hate this collab, I hate ReZero. And also you'll get a lot of people saying, oh, I love ReZero. And you will never be able to please everyone. Usually, based on my experience, especially with collabs, it tends to bring out players that hate the collab because they hate the anime. For example, a couple of people posted on Discord, oh, I'm going to skip this collab because Emilia right here does not look like her. This looks like a totally different person. Why does it not look like Emilia, right? So, you know, and with Nikke, because Shift Up is the developer of Nikke, they previously made this game called Destiny Child. There's plenty of other cool collabs in that particular game. For example, they have Blaze Bulu collaboration, and some players sort of prefer that. That happened in Destiny Child back then. And also there's this collab for this particular game called Catherine Full Bloom as well. So plenty of cool collabs did happen in Destiny Child for sure. Cool stuff, of course, right? And players were hoping that it would be brought over to Nikke as well. But unfortunately, I guess not many players were pleased with the ReZero collab. But regardless, let's talk a little bit about how you want to prepare for this collab, because if you guys are not familiar by now, the collabs usually follow a particular format in which you can basically plan ahead. So let's talk about it. So with every other collab, usually this is what's going to happen. You're going to have 2 SSR and 1 SR, just like every other collab. So far Nikke has had 2 collab. One is which the most recent one is Near collaboration, which featured 2 characters, right? We have A2, right? And then we have 2B right here. So it's going to be always the same format. So you get 2 SSR that you can pull for. One will be released first in the first week, the other one will be in the second week. And then you get 1 SR, right? So for Nikke, in that particular case, the SR was this character here called Pascal. Alright, very unique, interesting character overall. And then with the first collab in Nikke, which is the Chainsaw Man collaboration, that one we do have Power right here. Alright, so she was the, I believe she was the second SSR. I can't remember who was the first one. I think Makima was the first one and Power was the second one. Oh, yeah. So this was a SSR featured in the collaboration for Chainsaw Man. And then we have Himeno, I believe. She was the SR character that was featured as the Chainsaw Man collaboration. So pretty much you can see that's going to be a standardized format across. We're going to have 3 characters in total, 2 SSR, 1 SR. So for this upcoming collab, ReZero, most likely we'll have Ram. I'm not sure who are they going to be SSR and who's going to be SR. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think they will put Ram and Ram as SSR? Or Emilia is going to be SR? I wonder who is going to be befitting of the SSR title. Or do you guys think there's any other potential of other characters as well, right? But for now, definitely, depending on how they do it, because Ram and Ram, there's a chance they could make it so that they are like a twins, like Blanc and Noah, or Tia and Naga. And in that case, it's gonna be insanely crazy. You need to pull for both. That's some of the speculation that some players were throwing around on Reddit, by the way. And I find that pretty crazy. If that's the case, you might have to pull for both to get the full effect of them. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, right? Alright, before I proceed to today's video, I just want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. So Tokyo Treat, if you guys are not aware, is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box. Basically, when you subscribe to them, they will send this to your doorstep. It's full of snacks, treats, plenty of things. If you love Japanese food, and if you love Japanese snacks in particular, I highly recommend Tokyo Treat in particular. You even have this instant ramen noodle that I've yet to cook. And also right now, I'm actually drinking the Sakurako good cocoa tea right there. And there's this Sakurako flavored candy as well, which I've yet to open. This is going to be the Popa bubble. So I'm going to open this right now, and I'm going to Alright, so that's the candy. So I'm gonna put it. Not bad. Pretty good. Alright. So that's pretty sweet. We'll be eating this for the entirety. So yeah, if you guys are interested in either Tokyo Treat or Sakurako, feel free to check out the link in my description below. So let's proceed with the video. Now let's talk a little bit more about the collab, and whether or not you want to be pulling for the collab is going to be up to you. Maybe some of you guys want to wait and see first. Maybe some of you guys are not interested at all. So the truth is, with all of this collaboration, we are not aware if they will ever come back. Alright, so for now, Chainsaw Man, the first collab, and the Nikke collab, there's no rerun as of yet for the time being. Maybe they will rerun in the future, but once you miss the collab characters, there's a chance that you won't be able to get them again. So there's that factor going into it. So far, the collab characters are not insanely meta, which is a good thing. I think that's going to be how they should approach things, to not make the collab characters super meta, because if they are meta, and if you're a new player joining afterwards, you're not going to be able to obtain them. It's going to make you feel out of place, right? Because especially with these characters, typically, we don't know if they will ever come back or not. Now first, let me bring up a chart that I did earlier today, so give you guys a perspective of how do we proceed in terms of trying to save either for the collab or for the half anniversary. So right now in the game, we still have the event going on. Alright, we have D. So this one is going to finish at March 21st. Alright, so if you have been following, she's a pretty relatively strong character. Alright, so we still have like approximately 7 days left. So once this goes away, as you can see, we're gonna have March 21st later on. That will be when the collab starts. Alright, so they literally announced that. Now, with collabs, they are usually longer compared to the regular event, which lasts only for 2 weeks. Collabs usually last for 3 weeks. So my guess is the first week they're gonna release the first character, alright? And then second week they will release the second character, the SSR, right? And then the third week they will basically run this for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and then you'll fight the gatekeeper. Usually that's the co-op thing, right? That seems to be the format for every single collab that they have done, based on my experience in the past 2 collabs. So you can see usually it's going to last for 3 weeks, and then it's going to end somewhere around April 11th or April 12th, right? If everything goes according to plan, ideally we should be getting the half anniversary somewhere early May or end of April. So this is where you gotta be really careful, especially if you're low on your gems, you're low on your tickets, because half anniversary, usually they will introduce pilgrim characters. And this is how you know, usually pilgrim characters are meta. Now, for the first half anniversary last time, we did have Dorothy as a character. Alright, so you guys are probably aware of that. Dorothy is going to be really strong, and she was meta back then. So Dorothy, you know, is going to be a very prominent character. So here's my prediction going into the next half anniversary, coming in approximately 2 months, right? Coming in somewhere end of April or early May. I think Dorothy is going to make a rerun, for sure. And then they are going to also introduce a new pilgrim character. So if you don't have Dorothy, there's a chance that you might want to consider saving. If you don't care about collab, saving for the pilgrim characters that are meta is going to make more sense. Now, how do I know Dorothy is going to rerun? Is based on your New Year. If you guys have been following, they did rerun Modernia, right? So Modernia was there alongside with Scarlet Black Shadow. So they were both side by side. So they released 2 pilgrim banners, Scarlet Black Shadow and Modernia, and based upon that, it's quite easy to tell that they're going to do the same for half anniversary. Most likely they're going to run Dorothy in a rerun, and then it's going to be a new pilgrim character. That's going to make the most sense based on the banner pattern that we've seen so far. Now, whether or not you want to pull or save for later, it's going to be something that you have to decide carefully, especially for a free-to-play player, depending on if you have Dorothy or not. Because I do think that Dorothy is a very strong character, so she should appear somewhere here, right? So it's going to be Dorothy alongside with a new pilgrim character. So, and also there's a chance that they might give out Ray again, or they will give a new full limit break character to help out players with the 160 gate. That's always going to be very good. So it's either going to be April 25th or May 2nd. Now, if you are pulling in the collab, alright, March 21st is going to start, so you're going to get 2 characters right here. You barely have any time to save for the half anniversary, which will most likely introduce pilgrim characters, and that's where it's gonna get a little bit strict and scary. Now, if you're a free-to-play, you're gonna be in a very tough spot, alright, because you have to decide which one is gonna be the priority for you. Do you care more about collab characters, or do you care more about pilgrim characters who are meta? because the truth is, a lot of these collab characters, I do like A2 and 2B. I think they are relatively strong. They are not like the most meta broken characters, but they are deserving of where they are. So if they can maintain that for these collab units moving forward, I think that's gonna be healthy for the game. So hopefully, you know, it's up to the balancing of Shift Up to basically try to maintain that moving forward. But for now, just want to warn you guys ahead of time, because you know, plenty of players have been asking whether or not they should be pulling for the collab or save for half anniversary. So hopefully this video can help you decide better and hopefully give you a perspective. I'll definitely make an update video once we know the kit, the skills and everything of the collab characters. That's going to be a better way to look at things. But hey, that's gonna be it for today's video. Big shout out to Tokyo Trade and Sakurako. Again, if you guys are interested, I'll have the link to purchase any of these in the description below. You can use my code GuitarRock for $5 off. I can't wait for the collab, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care, subscribe if you guys haven't already, give this video a like. Have a nice day, goodbye.